I haven't been out of the house in over 3 years. Somewhere in me is this little glimmer of hope.
God,
I just want to be a normal person.
This
You
is
can't
sad,
do
y'all.
it, and then I
God
get
help me,
mad.
God.
If I don't make a change now, I'm scared it's going to be too late. I refuse to stop fighting. I have to do this for my children.
This video is showing all different individuals
But don't worry,
that
we have
are over
eaten the food that
600
we want the
pounds,
next
and
3 years ahead of time.
they're trying
okay?
to, you know, prepare them for surgery. Wow, this 44 years old, 600 pounds. That's near my age. This is so sad, y'all.
When I wake up in the morning, my first
helpless.
thoughts are a combination of disgust at how my life is now and shock that I was even able to make it to another day.
Wow.
Because every minute of it is a struggle now, from the first moment to the last. So I question why God even wakes me up.
Wow.
Just to go through another day like this. I'm just a prisoner here doing nothing because of how big I've gotten. And my weight makes it so hard for me to breathe. I have to use oxygen a lot of times just to get the air my body needs. So I know my health is in a really bad place because of that. And it's at the point where I can't even take care of myself or live on my own anymore. I have to pay one of my friends to be my caregiver and help me do everything now.
Wow.
Dawn? Dawn? Good morning.
God help us, God.
You ready to get up?
You guys, this is sad. This is really sad. You lose control where you allowing food to control you. I mean, this the mind is something else. It's very weak. It's fragile. This is sad.
I am. Dawn lives with me and takes care of me. And without her, things would be even worse. Because I can't even get out of bed on my own. That's how bad off my body is now.
Oh my goodness. I have never seen this before, y'all.
And then once I'm up, I'm barely even able to go a few feet at one time. My weight's too much for me to move around.
Wow.
And I also have bad lymphedema on my lower body that makes any movement of mine really painful.
Jesus.
So I have to do everything right here in the same room, including going to the bathroom. So I have a portable potty chair that's next to my bed. And when I'm done, Dawn has to clean me up. And that's probably the most humiliating part of my day.
Okay. Bucket's ready.
My mom watched this
Okay.
all the time. She watches this religiously, and it's like very important for her not to ever get this size again. And she used to always talk to me about, Felicia, you know, you're beautiful. Don't, you know, lose the weight. And I used to get frustrated with her saying it. And, you know, since I had the surgery and stuff like that, like, I think back over that. This is really, really sad, y'all.
Yep. What I do for Joyce is get her out of bed in the morning, help her go to the bathroom. And then I bathe Joyce probably 2 to 3 times a week. It's a very long process, and by the end of it, Joyce and I are both exhausted.
Bathing me is a very extensive process because of how hard it is to get to all the areas of my body. We wash the lower part of my stomach and underneath it. in my bed.
Oh, wow.
But once she's done,
Oh, Jesus.
she has to use a hairdryer to dry those areas.
Jesus.
Because if any moisture gets caught under a fold, it'll get trapped there and mold causes sores that will get infected.
Jesus.
But Dawn also has to rub a zinc oxide cream on me to help prevent sores. Because without it, the natural chafing I have under my folds can start to break the skin over time. And I'm concerned about the sores because that's one of the things that has put me in the
God bless
hospital
her
before.
worker. God bless her worker.
So you can't rush
God
any of
bless
the
that young
process,
lady.
or it will be really bad for me. Once she does that, I have to move back on the potty to clean my backside and other areas that get easily infected if we ignore them.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And after that, we move to the last location.
Oh
And we
my
finish the
God.
upper half
Help
of my
me,
body and my
Father.
legs,
Please, Jesus.
sitting in the recliner with like sponge washing.
Wow, y'all, this right here, if this video don't touch you and inspire you to try to eat better and do better, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I mean, we need help. This is sad.
But the entire bathing process can take close to an hour. And I'm completely physically and emotionally exhausted by the time I'm done.
God bless that young lady
Dawn
for
knows I'll be
really
starving at that
washing
point.
her and helping her.
So she always has something ready
and
for me to eat.
doing it right. Some people don't even care. They don't even care.
I get so excited that I finally get to eat. It's the moment I've been looking forward to since I finished my last meal the night before.
Lord,
That
all
first
that
bite
food.
is the
That's
best
what I'm
moment
saying.
of my day.
Your mind tell you like you need all this food and you don't need it. But your mind tell you you do. Like your body, you don't even, you full in your body, but your mental, because it's good, you keep wanting to eat it.
When I'm eating, I think nothing. That's what the best part of it is. Is when I'm sitting there eating, I have no worries about anything. I'm just thinking about how good the food is. And that's my life. I'll sit there in my recliner for the rest of the day.
how
And
it
Dawn will
is.
bring me food and I'll eat it until it's time to go back to bed. I basically just live to eat now and I never leave this room. And that's not going to change unless I give up food and stop eating like this. But I can't. It's what makes waking up worth it for me now. The only thing I can really think of is if somehow I could change my past. But there's no way I can do that.
This is sad, guys. Lord, help us.
Early on, when I was really young, I was a normal-sized child.
And that's how it typically is. Your normal size growing up. Because I was active. I used to run. I did X, Y, and Z. And then all of a sudden, you know, life changed. And all of a sudden you start not recognize that you're not active like you used to. And let's see what she say.
My parents got divorced like when I was around 3. And my father was not present in my life after they divorced. So I was mostly just with my mother. But things changed when I was 7, because that's when my mom started dating someone who would become my stepdad. He had 3 sons and a daughter. But when they decided to get married, my mom moved in with them, but sent me to live with my grandma. I felt abandoned by my mom, like she didn't want me anymore. So I was upset and really hurt by that, but I did love being with my grandmother because she gave me constant attention and was always feeding me and making sure I had what I needed. And I think that's when my love for food probably started.
Right.
But she fed me so much that I put on around 40 to 50 pounds while I was with her. I was 8 then and was around 90 to 100 pounds. So I was getting big, but I was constantly asking my mom when I could go back with her. And after a while, she eventually had to come and get me to take me back. But when she did...
Guys, she was overweight as a child. She was big as a child. And I can relate. I was big as a child, but not like huge or nothing like that, but I was a heavy child.
She was shocked and very upset because of how big I'd gotten.
When Joyce was living with my mother, I had no idea my mother was feeding her so much. And when I saw Joyce as large as she was, I was just horrified. And I was really angry at my mother that she had allowed my daughter to gain that much weight.
I mean, the mama put her in a bad situation, caused the child to be depressed too. But with my situation, it was just generic. My mom, she was plus size and I was plus size. And that's how I gained my weight. But guys, you know, we don't need to blame anybody. We just need to take responsibility that this weight gain, it can be generic or it's just ourselves, our mind. We allow things and cares of the world to cause us to create bad habits. And also people can, you know, encourage those bad habits too. So with that being said, guys, you know, I just want to stop right there. And I hope you guys like this reaction video. I pray that you be inspired to continue to reach your goals with your weight loss, because I mean, this video really touched me and I hope it touched you. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, keep continuing to come back and see what I'm up to next. All right, go ahead and make sure you thumbs it up, share it out, watch it from the beginning to the end. Thank you and God bless. Blessings. Welcome to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome here.